Hello my lovely friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to do a video where I share with you my winter journal. Now, first things first, I had really big ideas about what I was going to do with my winter journal. I mean, I had some really big ideas. And what I thought was going to happen and what happened turned out to be two totally different things. As so many times in life, you know, we think something's going to happen and it just doesn't go that way. So I think what happened, I was a little bit burnt out, if I'm honest. You know, I had done a page a day for my Halloween journal. And then I took a bit of a break in November, and then I did a page a day for December. So I did a December daily journal page. And I was posting these things on Instagram. And then come January, I really just kind of, I just needed a bit of a break, but I was still sort of coming off of that excitement of doing the page a day, if that makes sense. And I just... what my brain wanted to do and how I was spending my time, just those two things didn't connect. So I made this journal and I didn't even get halfway through it, which is a bit of a pity, but I've decided that it's actually going to work out okay, because then I'm going to have this journal already ready to go for me come next January. As I was going through this and getting ready to sort of show you what I had done, I realized how many pages I didn't do. It's like, oh my God. And the other thing, when I made this journal, I actually thought that this was going to be a journal where I was actually going to be journaling in it every day, that this would be my personal junk journal. And that just didn't turn out to be the case either, because I found that what I was doing was I've been making two journals. I've been making a journal that I use for my everyday personal stuff, and then I have a journal that I was using to show and photograph on Instagram, to take pictures to use on my blog, because I'm going to dust off, I'm going to go old school, people. I'm going back. God, when did blogging start? Oh, I don't even know. I was going to say back to the 90s. But I have to, as a little sidebar, I'm so frustrated with Instagram. I'm so frustrated with Instagram. I can't even tell you. I love Instagram. I love the friends that I have on Instagram, but Instagram is just not being very user-friendly. It's really making me crazy, because unless you do the reels and the videos and everything, and even when you do, they just don't show you to your friends, right? But so I developed this sort of habit of creating a journal to show and a journal for myself. So this was a journal that I originally made for me to journal in daily, and then I turned around and decided that I was going to use it as a journal to show. So the pages that are in here are pages that I created specifically to look really pretty and to show a certain aesthetic that I've really grown to enjoy. Not to say that I don't journal like this in my own journal, I just probably don't put the energy into all of the details in my personal journal that I do in this. I said journal a lot. I hope that makes sense. So I'm really happy with the pages that I've created in here, but these were pages that I created, like I said, to actually share and use on social media, and to be able to write a blog post about. So what I wanted this journal to do for me really evolved, but in a very short period of time. So I love what I did in here. I think it's really super cute. I love the progress that I've made, and I really enjoyed the process of figuring out why I like doing certain things the way I do, how I like my pages to look, which is I like a lot of layering. I don't know why I can't, layering. I noticed in another video when I was saying something, it was like Larry. It sounds like layering, you know? No, layering. It's one of those weird things. But I really enjoy putting paper on top of paper on top of paper and then seeing all the various edges of the paper. That, I really like that a lot. That was sort of a surprise to me. I didn't really see that coming. And I like doing the large fussy cuts and then using the two-way tape to create so that I can create a pocket, and then just shoving pieces of paper in behind those. So that was really surprising, and of course then I in turn started doing that in my personal journal, my daily stuff. So anyhow, I'm babbling on here. Without any further ado, let's get into this. I hope you will enjoy it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I really enjoyed making the video to share this with you. So I will turn the camera around and we'll get right into it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. I counted the pages and I had put in a total of 26 pages altogether. That seems like a bit much now. I'm not sure. So this is just a cover page that I made, and I'm a huge fan of winter hares. So I thought it would be fun to start with a winter hare to get me in the mood, to get things going. This was something that I saw on Instagram, and I just fell in love with everything about it. The fabric that she'd used for the bow here, the little bit of lace, just everything about the composition. I just put it there so I would remember. So I started with big ideas about what I was going to do, and it looks like I didn't do very much in January. I have to be honest. But anyways, oops. Okay, so here we have my favorite trick, which is to layer up paper. So I would journal on the back of this. I would journal on the back of this page. I absolutely love using these old calendar daytimer pages for junk journaling. They're super pretty, and there's lots of great space on there. And I just like the numbers. I'm a big fan of numbers. So then I've got my ledger paper, and then I have this large ticket that I printed out. I have to say I'm addicted to my printer. I love printing things out. And then I just stuck the little doily there. And as you're going to come to see throughout this journal, that one of my favorite color combinations is red and sort of an aqua teal blue. I just love that, especially for the winter. So what it looks like I did was I started this, and then I didn't get back in it until the Chinese New Year on the 22nd, when it became Year of the Rabbit. So I just made this tag, so I would journal there, and that just got stuck in there. This, I don't know why I left it blank, I have to be honest. Here, I love her. She's one of my all-time favorite clip arts. She's so cute. So these pages are more of me kind of fiddle farting around and gluing things down and playing with composition of color and color combinations and stuff like that. So I would journal there, and then of course on the back of this card I would do something little, and I might even be so inclined to write something on the back of that there, and then that would go there. So this page I did on January the 21st. This page I would have done on January the 25th. So yeah, you can see that I'm not really... This wasn't a super big priority for me. Then this would have been winter. So this was still January the 26th. I just think she is adorable. And then behind her I stuck this, which I would journal here, and I would journal there. And then a February month little calendar page, and I would journal on the back of those. And I put the hello love there, and then I liked how love you kind of poked out there. This page, I didn't get any further on it, although I do believe that, I think I made it, yes, so I could stick something in underneath there. I love the idea of the rabbits, the hare sort of looking with this black background, but I couldn't figure out what else to put around here, so I just left it. So now we're into February because I've got the little number 2 tag here, and as you can see, now hopefully I'm gonna get this in camera. So I would journal on the back of that. Oh, sorry, the hare. I was gonna say, as you can see, I have another hare. So then again, I just can't get enough of layering up pages. So that was there. And then this, again for February, but it doesn't look like I've dated it. So in behind here, I put a bunch of tags. So I just cut this little one down here, stick that there. Oh, I guess I cut a bunch of them down just so that they, yep. There seems to be a theme here where I was cutting them down to fit in there. Like that, and then on the side I created a pocket here, so of course I would be journaling on the back there. If I can get it to go back in. And aha, yes, oh, I have 2 things down in here. So I have a small tag. Oh, I'm not sure what, oh, maybe I had it like this. I probably did it so that I had the 2 of them sort of sticking out there like that. All right, so, but I don't have a date on that. I think I was just working with the premise just of February in general. So I put the giant number 2 because February is the 2nd month. And then the tags there that go underneath. And then this is another doily that I scanned and printed off. So I would journal there, and I would journal there, and then I tuck that back underneath there. And then these little guys just went here. Like, you know, it's not like I'm being super practical. In this particular journal, I was just playing around with ideas and... Nope. What was I doing? How did I... I can't figure out what I did. Did I not have that? Oh, I had a secret little pocket. That's right. There. I thought I was going crazy there for a minute. And then here, again, I guess I didn't date this. So this is still in the 2nd, this is still February. So I had layered up all these tags. So then this, let's put that there like that. And then the guest check. And I had the coffee there because who doesn't love coffee in the wintertime? And yeah. So then that just got tucked there. And then here we are February, but still no dates. I guess I kind of gave up on putting the dates in. And so this was a really long tag that I'd printed off, which would give a ton of really great journaling space. And then this side, I found that I really enjoy cutting out large shapes and then tucking the tags for journaling in behind. I think part of why I like to do it is because it's fairly fast. It creates a really nice focal point on your paper, and then it's super easy. All you have to do is tuck some tags behind it and then, you know, decorate it a little bit up, and you really have a page that really pops, right? And then I basically did the same thing here with the hair. And so then I just created a tag. So super simple on this page, right, with the blue winter paper behind it, but really effective once you get that numbered paper in behind. You have that nice contrast with the numbers and the blue trees in behind. So this is when I started counting down the last week of winter. So I bought some some digital flashcards off of Etsy. So I thought that would be a fun way of marking down the days, or counting down the days. And of course, you guys know I really, really love numbers. So here we just have some more ledger paper. And then, yeah, again, just having fun layering up some tags, getting some different elements going with the letters and the numbers there. This I just thought was pretty. This clearly I just left blank. So this was day 6 left of winter, and then I just filled it up with a bunch of tags that I printed out, and I ripped up some really large writing paper, and I would journal on the back of all of those. And then she would be great for journaling on the back as well. So she just gets tucked in there. And this was the what do you call it? The flashcard. So that all got tucked in there. So that's 6. So here we have 3 plus 2 equals 5. And this I kind of went crazy with the layering this day. I don't know what was going on with me, but I just I just had a lot of fun. So I started off with this printout because I love the stamps. And then, oh, this I printed out journal, fold that in half. And then I have my airmail envelope because it's got the blue and the red, and of course ledger paper. And then this gal, who I think is super cute as well. So that just got tucked in there. And then here is day 4. And then underneath here, oh, hang on here. So again, I ripped up some paper. Oop, there's my dryer. It's done. I don't know if you guys can hear the dryer or not. I took this fussy cut and then just taped it and glued it to the top of a guest check. Because that way I thought it would be fun to be able to see the cutout, the fussy cut at the top, and then still have the lines of the guest check showing through. And I had that circle again. I just made it a little bit smaller. Winter tag. I love her. How cute is she? I stuck her in there. And then I just took a playing card and turned it into a tag to stick out to the side there. So the countdown is really on now. So this is day 3. And in here, again, you can sort of see that I've developed a bit of a theme here. So I'm ripping paper, and again, perfect for journaling on the back. And more ripped paper. And then I just stuck these little things at the top just to make it cute. And then I've got another flash card there with the hair. And then she goes in there again because I can't get enough of her. And for some reason, I don't know why, because there was a little, there was some space left in the pocket. So I added that. Then we have day 2 left of winter. And so he's just sort of half glued on there. This I just did with double-sided tape. And then I have a large ticket that I printed out, and you can journal on the back. And again, journaling on the back. I quite like this idea of fussy cutting something out and then sticking it on the front, or on the top rather, and just adding that extra element. And then here, I thought it was super cute to sort of see him going through the door, and I thought, okay, so he's getting ready to leave winter behind. And then, so that was day 2. And here we have the last day of winter. So in this one, I just used some double-sided tape and created the flap there. And then here we have some paper that I printed off. So this would be a really great spot for a lot of journaling. And then again, another large tag with journaling on the back, and 2 bingo cards that I put together in Photoshop, because I love, as you guys know, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, I love numbers. So yeah, so that was it. That's it for the winter pages that are finished. And then, so you can see, I really got ahead of myself as far as what I thought I could manage in this journal. I mean, to be really, that's not very much in 3 months. January, February, and March. In fact, now that I look at it, that's not a lot at all. So obviously my plans did not match up with my reality. And but that's okay. That's okay. Now I have this. It's all ready to go for next January, and I'm sure that what I will be wanting to try and do will be a little bit different. So I think it'll be interesting to maybe have even 3 years in a book like this, because then you can go back and sort of see how your style has changed, or not, maybe. And just to have a look through and see what supplies you were using at that time. Yeah. Right? It's just fun to be able to go back and look at your progress, look at your evolution, and see how your tastes have changed, or, you know, anything like that. So anyway, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you spending this time with me and going through my winter journal flip through. If you like this video, please give it a little thumbs up. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which I think is going to be, I'm going to video me making my spring journal. And I've got some paper ready. I'm not sure of the size. I think I'm going to stick with this size. Basically it's not the full 12 by 12. What have I got here? 12 by 10. I'm not sure why I cut it down, to be honest. But seemingly I didn't want to do the full 12 by 12 size. So that's what I think we'll do for the next video. So have a great week, and remember to have fun in your journals. Please just enjoy the process. Try not to overthink it. There are no mistakes when you're journaling. It's all about the process and finding out what works for you. And like I said, it's supposed to be a fun activity, no stress. You go into your happy zone and you just exhale and enjoy yourself. Play with paper, play with your art supplies, and don't overthink it. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah. Bye, everybody. See you later.